Unit 5, Lesson 1. Listen and do.
I'm from Iraq, and I'm pleased that I can help my country by working in the oil industry. We have a lot of oil in Iraq, and we're working hard to develop production further. These days, we send oil out by pipelines to the south and to the north, and from there it goes by ship all over the world. This is a great help to every man, woman and child in the country. You see, the money that our oil brings us helps to pay for all sorts of new development. Hospitals, schools, roads, everything that a modern country needs. I've been working on my country's great engineering project, the Panama Canal, which is the canal that takes ships from the Pacific to the Atlantic. It goes across the narrowest piece of land in Central America, and it's just 80 kilometers long. The canal has done a great job since it opened in 1914. But recently, modern ships have been getting too big for it, so we've had to make it wider and deeper. Believe it or not, it now has a width of up to 218 meters, and the locks, which lift the ships up over the land, are 55 meters wide. Yes, really. And they're also 18 meters deep. And, believe it or not, they have a length of 427 meters. That just shows you how big modern ships are.
I'm an engineer from China, and I'm very happy that I was able to work on the Three Gorges Dam, which is now the biggest hydroelectric power station in the world. With water rushing down through the 32 huge turbines, we're able to produce enough electricity for large parts of China, including our biggest city, Shanghai. The dam has a length of 2,335 meters and a height of 101 meters. And the width of the wall is even greater, 115 meters at the bottom. As for the reservoir, it collects water from a large part of the country. On average, it's about 1.12 kilometers wide, and it has a length of 660 kilometers. Unit 5, Lesson 2. Listen and read.
We're about to cross the Hoover Dam. If you look right, you'll see Lake Mead. Look left, and you'll see the Colorado River far below.
Scary. Dad, please drive in the middle, or we'll fall off the edge.
Don't worry, that won't happen, I promise.
I'll have to close my eyes.
That's silly, Tara. Listen, how big is the dam?
I'll check the guidebook for you. It's 379 meters long, and it has a height of 221 meters.
Wow! And why did they build it?
It's a huge hydroelectric power station.
It's also very dry here, so farmers needed to irrigate their crops. That meant a big reservoir, Lake Mead. The water comes from the mountains.
What's that white line around the lake?
That's the high water mark. Salts in the water made it when the reservoir was full.
The water's very low now. Why?
The mountains are getting less snow, so the lake is getting less water, and people are taking too much out.
What'll happen if they don't stop?
Unless they do, farming will collapse, and there'll be no more hydroelectric power.
Unit 5, Lesson 5. Listen and understand. The World with Its Countries by John Cotton. The world with its countries, mountains and seas, people and creatures, flowers and trees, the fish in the waters, the birds in the air, are calling to ask us all to take care. These are our treasures, a gift from above. We should say thank you with a care that shows love. For the blue of the ocean, the clearness of air, the wonder of forests, and the valleys so fair. The song of the skylark, the warmth of the sun, the rushing of clear streams, and new life begun, are gifts we should cherish, so join in the call to strive to preserve them for the future of all.